Hi, this is Neil. I'm making this video. It's a really informal video just because I thought that some of you may have had questions about the activity sheet and it wasn't ever really properly explained. So I'm just going to make a quick video about it just to explain it. So the first thing about the activity sheet is where to actually get it. And Miss Warner probably sent you all a link, and if she did, it will send you to a YouTube video. And in that YouTube video, there's a link underneath there, and it links to a Google Drive. The activity sheet is in that Google Drive. You just click on it, and you either hit print or you download it, and then you print it. If you don't have the link to that first YouTube video, just go to YouTube and type in something like Consumer Decision Making Intro or CDM Intro, and it should pop up. It's the one that has a green thumbnail that says something along the lines of CDM Part 1. So now that I've actually said that, let me show you the Consumer Decision Making Sheet itself. So here's a Consumer Decision Making Sheet, and on the left side here, you have, oh, there we go. On the left side here, you have the activities you can do, stuff like watch a CDM video, show up to a class, etc., etc., etc. And then you have the actual rows themselves. So each row corresponds, and if there's two rows to one thing, then they're both connected to it, like over here. So the way that you fill this out is, let's say that someone, for example, watched the consumer decision making video. After they did that, or once you fulfill any of these conditions really, you then have your parents initial it. So you wouldn't actually initial it yourselves. I just made up this initialing, and that's just as a little confirmation system. Now, when you're filling this out, let's say that once you fulfill something, even if you're working on something else, they both count. So for example, let's say I showed up to a class, and during that class, we practiced a mock competition, and there's only one class in it, right? And I asked 2 questions during that class. I would count the class itself. I would count the mock competition. It says 3 points per class, so I'd initial once over here because we only did one class. And then because I did 2 questions, I'd put 2 initialings. And so that's how you actually fill this out. And with each of these, you only write the initials when you actually complete the activity, and you only do it once, so you wouldn't have to do it. You'd only have to do it one time, and then it actually shows the points on the side. You wouldn't have to count up the points. You see, this is 2 points, 4 points, 6 points, 8 points, not 1, 2, 3, 4. You see? And then finally down here we have this little miscellaneous category. You may be wondering what this is, and what it is that you have a point, so 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, 4 point, and 5 points. And the way this works is, let's say that I have a new project or activity for you guys to do, and I say, okay, you can do this activity, it's worth 3 points. And then whenever you do that activity, you put an initial in this miscellaneous 3-point section. You see, unless there's a limit on the activity, like it was an assignment and there's only one of the assignment, then you just do it for however many times you do it. And then as well as that, if I'm awarding a point, right, let's say that there's something I think should be awarded, and I'm like, okay, I'm awarding 5 points, then you would just put it in there. And with all of this, have your parents initial it, don't do it yourself. I think that's really all of it. I hope that was pretty clear. If you have any questions, just leave a comment below, and I will check in on it. And I hope you're all having a good day. Bye!